something new every day. And the stage is very hard. This speech is made up almost entirely of altered quotes from the Iliad. So if anything makes you angry, just blame Homer. Rage. When young dawn with her rose-red fingers shone once more, bringing light to immortal gods and mortal men, my alarm clock pierced the high skies like a gull's hideous cry. No 8 hours rest for me, I had but 2, and got up, feet hit the ground, no stopping me now. First I wrapped my legs with well-made pants, and next strapped the shirt round my chest. The one Mom gave me once, a birthday gift long ago. With all of it, geared to please my spirit. Then over my shoulder I slung my well-wrought pack, beautiful Jansport work. And at once I strode to school, no food to ease my belly's godlike roar. I entered the Traditio classroom. The cool tactician set the record straight. Apple, the man who twists and turns, skilled and quick to maneuver, like Odysseus in his rhetoric. He blocked the enemy's fallacious onslaught. They hit his rhetorical shield full center and fell, wallowing in the dust. To Disputatio next I strode, and in sweet singing our voices rose. But no sleep for the headstrong audience. Mr. Reagan would not permit it. Only Schlecht's son, Chris, was fool enough to try. But keen as a god, Reagan saw him sleeping, raised his pen, hot for action, and hurled it quick as a flash. Now you're hit, no wasted shot, my winging pen. But would to God I'd hit you deep in the guts and ripped your life away. But never flinching, staunch Schlecht's son countered. So brave with your flinging pen, big bravado, glistening love locks around a glistening mustachio. Reagan flashed back quick as lightning. You'll give your life to the famous horseman Death. And wild-eyed Schlecht's son glared, lunged with his tongue, and said, now your father and noble mother will never close your eyes in death. Screaming vultures will claw them out of you, wings beating your corpse. But if I should die, my comrades in arms will bury me in style. This he said, testing the singing man's nerve, and thinking of graves as usual. Nate, Wilson's son, breaker of freshmen, cried out in the moment. We'll take them all in here, I see it all. White-armed Miss Miller, Helen, in all her radiance, watched from the balcony. Teachers thronged below like tawny jackals swarming around a stag just wounded. Who was the first slaughtered, who's the last? Up rose the great Ajax, the mighty outward. She recognized the man, that wall of power, a bastion, robe slung across his shoulders. And little Ajax with him, the fearsome Schwant. Here were Schlecht's friends, yes, fellow teachers coming to watch his back. But up strode headstrong Hector Douglas Wilson, striding like a god, straining to wade into the press and panicked ruck of men. So glorious Wilson swept the field. Fighters killing, fighters killed. But soon, Lord of Men, Stokes Achilles, blazed forth in his true power, eyes flashing like bronze. The breakneck runner swept like something superhuman down on teachers' heads. Stokes Achilles had the power to kill and kill till he cut his way to the controversially benched cars in the parking lot. Wild as a swollen river hurling down on the flats, down from the hills in winter spate, bursting its banks with rain from storming Zeus and stands of good dry oak, whole forests of pine, it whirls into itself and sweeps along till it heaves a crashing mass of driftwood out to sea. If only our absent hero were here, Earthshaker Merkel, tearing through the fight like a lion raiding quick-horned cattle. But Merkel, NSA's pride and glory, brave as he is, he has no care, no pity for our students and their panic-stricken teachers. No, he sits in his beaked English flat and reads Hebrew, eyes moving fast like lightning. No care for long-haired Kirkers falling in battle. But Dr. Wilson Nestor, Duranian horseman, tried to calm them all, cried out in fury, "Stop, Stokes Achilles, greater than any man on earth, greater in courage too. The gods are always on your side, and full well too does my arm know it." But if we allow you to kill off all the teachers, I ask you, what then? So he offered gifts, well-wrought libation cups and tripods, or rather, coffee mugs and iPods. And when Stokes splattered the floor, when he heard that, Stokes, famous spearman, cast aside his fearsome rage and cried, "Leave me alone, I have done." captains of classrooms. I am filled with horror, and the rest pause to answer. So be it as you command. Let us stop before we see our finest fall in the onslaught. The ruck Stokes Achilles killed. Besides, no mortal can fight Stokes Achilles head to head. And the sun sank, and the blessed darkness swept across the earth. And bone-weary from battle, the teachers limped back to glowing homes. And Doug Jones, Homer, who had kept watch with piercing eyes and remembered what he saw, lusting to be a famed poet, famed and favored by the muses, recalled the mess, the muck, and wrote it with his pen. And sleep, the blessed darkness which grasps us all, no stopping it now, overtook me once again.